Albert Einstein once said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schooling. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do a 10-mile run. Tell me, school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots, do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish? Swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? Well, the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to the stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality, and being intellectually abusive. He's an ancient institution that has outlived his usage. So, Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it.
Proceed.
Exhibit A. Here's a modern day phone. Recognize it? Here's a phone from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Stay with me. Here's a car from today, and here's a car from 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Well, get this. Here's a classroom of today, and here's a class we used 150 years ago. Now, ain't that a shame? In literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? But with evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were made to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight rows, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, give them a short break to eat, and for 8 hours a day, tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get an A letter which determines product quality, hence grade A of meat. I get it. Back then, times were different. We all have a past. I myself am no Gandhi. But today, we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. And now we need people who think creatively, innovatively, critically, independently, with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are the same. And every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie cutter frames or snapback hats, giving them this one-size-fits-all crap.
Watch your language.
Sorry, Your Honor, but if a doctor prescribed the exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results would be tragic. So many people would get sick, yet when it comes to school, this is exactly what happens, this educational malpractice, where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts, different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way? That's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the worst criminal offenses ever to be committed. And let's mention the way you treat your employees.
Objection. Overruled. I want to hear this.
It's a shame. I mean, teachers have the most important job on the planet, yet they're underpaid? No wonder so many students are short-changed. Let's be honest, teachers should earn just as much as doctors, because a doctor can do heart surgery and save the life of a kid, but a great teacher can reach the heart of that kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they're not the problem. They work in a system without many options or rights. Curriculums are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life. Just obsessed with standardized tests. They think bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned, but don't take my word for it. Take Frederick J. Kelly, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if we continue down this road, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. And if we can customize healthcare, cars, and Facebook pages, then it is our duty to do the same for education, to upgrade it, change it, do away with school spirit, because that's useless. Unless we're working to bring the spirit out of each and every student, that should be our task. No more Common Core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I know this sounds like a dream, but countries like Finland are doing impressive things. They have shorter school days. Teachers make a decent wage. Homework is non-existent, and they focus on collaboration instead of competition. But here's the kicker, boys and girls. Their educational system outperforms every other country in the world. Other places like Singapore are succeeding rapidly. Schools like Montessori, programs like Khan Academy, there is no single solution. But let's get moving, because while students may be 20% of our population, they are 100% of our future. So let's attend to their dreams, and there's no telling what we can achieve. This is a world in which I believe, a world where fish are no longer forced to climb trees. I'll rest my case. What is school for? Feel free to call me slow, but I spent 16 years going to school, and I still don't know. When I finished, I didn't know how to do my own taxes, purchase a home, or apply for a loan. I didn't know a thing about investments, building credit, or getting a job. I graduated at the top of my class, and what did I have? This fancy diploma to sit at home with my mom. But luckily, they did teach me some important skills like factoring trinomials and how mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I'm so happy I remember the Pythagorean theorem, because it helped me a lot. Okay, I'm lying. Let me stop. Because all the stuff they taught me, truthfully, I forgot. Mom, remember when you would ask me, what did you learn in school today? And I would say, nothing much. I wasn't being modest. The truth about it, Mom, is I had already forgotten. And it's not just me. Millions of students sing the same song. How many of you guys avoid eye contact with the teacher to try not to get caught upon? Afraid to raise your hand for fear of being wrong, which proves that school isn't an environment for learning or building up the intellect. It's just a game you play for grades and how many A's you can collect. But I guess what do you expect when the most commonly asked question in class is this gonna be on the test? Is this gonna be on the test? See, if school put learning instead of testing and memorizing as the top standard, then the letter F would not stand for failure. It would stand for find another answer. And if school was really interested in our personal and academic success, students would wake up later, have more freedom, and homework a lot less. And that's not my opinion. This conclusion has been scientifically tested and proven. And any teacher that doesn't believe me, feel free to check my works cited page to inspect. Oh, and I did it in MLA format because I know that's all you will accept. See, students would get more benefit from an extra hour of sleep than putting them through the torture of an extra essay, reading 150 pages, doing problems 1 through 60 on the worksheet, and having 3 projects due by the end of the week. Not only is it pointless pain, but it's also dim-witted, because we get so much work, but they don't teach the time management skills to deal with it. See, in school, we are controlled by bells. We have to learn in rooms with the feng shui of a prison cell. We have to ask permission to relieve bodily functions, but not before the teacher asks a million questions like, why didn't you go before class? I'm sorry, my bladder is kind of on its own schedule and it's not always timely. See, teachers always say, use your time wisely. But that never made sense to me. Because these 6 cruel hours of our lives we call school might literally be the worst use of time management ever in history. Think about it, the traditional teaching method is foolish. No, it's useless, multiplied by the square root of stupid. What they do is they cram information in your head, force feeding you, and then you throw it up on the test. That's not education, that's bulimia. And the more bulimic you are, the better you will do on their assessments. So it's no wonder why so many students graduate mentally and emotionally anorexic. See, school teaches you how to memorize dots. True education should teach you how to connect them. True education teaches you how to catch a fish. School teaches you, yeah, you caught the fish, but you didn't show your work, so it doesn't count. Throw it back. I'm just asking, what is school for? It's not education, that's just not true. If you still think that, you might be sniffing glue. See, the word education comes from the Latin root educe, meaning bring out, i.e. bring the gifts out of a person and make them viable. But school doesn't bring out much, it just stuffs more facts inside of you. Now some of that stuff is justifiable. We need reading, writing, and some arithmetic, that's fair. But are you telling me metamorphic and igneous rocks are more important than self-care? If suicide is the third leading cause of death of ages 10 to 24, and Harvard studies suggest the biggest predictor for success is self-control and emotional health, then why the heck aren't we taught how to handle stress, bullies, or rejection? How about anxiety or depression? You know, skills we need for our entire lives. Bro, I don't even know how to cook. I'm honestly surprised I'm still alive. But hey, at least I can name all the battles that happened in the Civil War. Seriously, what is school for? Some say you need it to be successful, and that's something we do not doubt. But do you own a MacBook or iPhone? Did you know they both were created by a dropout? Are you watching this video on Facebook or YouTube? Doesn't matter which you choose, they both were created by dropouts. Ever use Snapchat, WhatsApp, shopped at Whole Foods? Well, thank a dropout. Does your home furniture come from IKEA? Okay, don't get the wrong idea. He was not a dropout. Don't be a fool. I mean, how could he drop out? Ingvar Kamprad, founder of IKEA, never even went to school. I know what you're thinking. He's just picking and choosing. There's millions who didn't go to school that aren't successful. Who is he fooling? And you're right. But open your history books and start perusing. You'll find the very people we idolize in school never really had formal and/or secondary schooling. I'm talking George Washington, Abe Lincoln. America's best presidents had zero school between them. Ben Franklin, Thomas Edison, shall I proceed? Ernest Hemingway, Mark Twain, Teddy Roosevelt, Margaret Mead. Now please, I'm not saying drop out, because some schools are great and many teachers are rare treasures. I'm saying that there's a difference between people who are smart and people who score better. I'm saying that your future is something that no test will ever measure. Even if that test begins in 3 letters like SAT, ACT, it's BS if they say those determine your LIFE. No, your destiny is in your hands. You must shape it to be great. So don't expect school to open doors, because it's more likely to slam them in your face. Sometimes I wonder about all the dreams lost in school and how much potential goes to waste. If it wasn't for music and YouTube, then I would have been just another lost case. Everybody watching this, please, close your eyes. Imagine a child sitting in the back of some teacher's class in some town. He never raises his hand, he fails most of his classes, but inside of him, there is a passion. And if nurtured and brought out, will lead him to discover the cure for cancer. But you see, I'm afraid that child's gift will never come out. He will never win the Nobel Prize award because in class he was ignored and his worth was judged only by his scores. So teachers, principals, parents, advisors, and students, I ask one more time, what is school for? Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prince EA, and I want to thank you for watching that video. And now, I just have one question left. What is school for? Don't you think it's time that we answer this question together? If you are a teacher,
I don't know. What happened to him? I don't know. Well, let's see. Hobby YouTube millionaire. 15 years of YouTube advice. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why I get more views on my main account and none on my Weather Channel account. Some weird.
help you with this. Yo, what's up?
What's going on, Mitch?
Help you with this.
So let me know what happened. You said something with your wireless
What's the name? My thing is the wireless would not connect no more
after it fell.
after it fell. Yep.
How high did it fall? Was it like a?
Countertop about this high.
Has it ever been worked on open before?
Nope.
All right. I think I know what it is, but let me open it up to make sure. So I'll let you know what I find.
Cool,
All right.
Cool. Oh, shit. You take some of my bit. Huh? You take some of my bit. I'm trying to finish my bit and roll out. Also beat the cars as well too.
No, it's not gonna be that, but.
She's asking how much the repair in total is gonna be then.
I gotta see what the issue is first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So, yeah, let me show her. Jeez. Probably no problem. Every time when I try to link up the remotes or the headset, there's no go. I ain't pay all this money to be wired. My man.
There you go. It's working. The Wi-Fi board, this the Wi-Fi board here. So when you dropped it, just got damaged somewhere. Oh, actually, I see. Maybe I don't see. Maybe that's from them bugs. But yeah, this Wi-Fi board is damaged. So that's all it was. All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, you have a good one, man. All right.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Oh man. And I'm on vacation. I was about to be bad. If I can this get fixed, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much. You understand?
Appreciate you, man.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
Help you with this.
Amazon is full of Xbox Series console listings, but hidden deep inside these listings are tons of one-star reviews. We're talking broken, banned, horrible condition, you name it, these consoles have it. So I bought 4 of these one-star Xbox consoles from Amazon, and in this video, we're gonna test them out and see if they deserve the one-star reviews. So I paid $300 for this used Series S, but we have people in their reviews saying they got a banned console. This person says they bought a Series S, but actually got an Xbox One. And Adam here leaves a video of the packaging he got the console in, and it's horrible. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, we have a note in here. Okay, let me read that in a second. That's really strange. What is this? Excuse me? What did they send me? It's just like the dude threw in whatever he possibly could. There's paper, there's foam, there's bubble wrap, there's packing peanuts, there's a little bit of everything. What? Excuse me? Why is there a headset in here? What was I sent? I think that's a Series. You won't believe this. Oh my goodness, we gotta put this to the side for a second. What is that? A used tissue? Ew, bro. What? You can't make this stuff off. This is insane. We got a power cord and HDMI here as well. But my goodness, you're selling on Amazon? This is just some random dude's old console. But bro, what? What? I bought a Series S in good condition, and I got a Series S with a freaking Venom sticker on it. Are you kidding me? What? What? Okay, so it's not only a Venom sticker, but it's misaligned on the top. There's little things sticking off of it. There's stickers all over it. Man, come on now. Oh, also, it's clearly been opened up before. We have a replacement warranty sticker here, and this screw here is actually not even the right screw. Wow, that's garbage. And there's no feed at all. This is straight garbage. What is going on? And dude, we have a headset. Don't send me your old, dirty, peeling headset. Are you kidding me? Bro, I am blown away. This came from Amazon, guys. Amazon. I bought a white Series S, and this is what I have so far. Okay, is there a controller in here? Okay, I mean, we got a green controller. That's kind of cool. At least it's a Series S controller. Wow, those sticks are straight horrible. Oh my gosh. The thing is dirty all over. It's clearly been opened up before. What? No. What did I get sent here? What are these sticks? Look at those things. You gotta be kidding me. What does this note say? Thank you for choosing gaming something for your gaming needs. Console has been cleaned and tested for your benefit. The package materials are reused or recyclable materials. I encourage you to do this. Wait a second. This is not the first time I've gotten a console from this same person. And last time, it was a PS4 that was straight garbage as well. We had a controller with messed up joysticks. They sure enough did use recycled packaging. They used just like whatever random crap they could throw inside. And here's the thing, I don't mind recycled packaging, but when you're selling on Amazon and like the listing shows one certain thing and you're paying a premium, I expect to not get newspaper, packing peanuts, whatever random crap you laying around your toilet. Like this is frankly just stupid. Don't send me your old headset, bro. What? Let me just go ahead and file a return for this before I continue this video, because what in the world? No. The return window closed a month ago. My goodness, you gotta be kidding me. I'm stuck with this piece of crap. You guys, I hope it turns on and works. My goodness. I should also point out that I just noticed the console, it's not only got the sticker, but it's actually yellowed on the side. On the back is yellowed some too. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's, yeah. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Oh, I smell it already. I smell the cigarettes. Oh, yep. It's even worse than the Series S because it blows straight up into my nostril. So that's awesome. Okay, guys, the Xbox updated, and by the way, the joysticks are just disintegrating here. You touch them, and they fall apart more. Look at that. Look at that. That was not like that when I picked it up, and now it's just all falling apart. This is absurd. I cannot believe there is a real person selling consoles like this, and like it just. Funniest part is including a used headset, and probably thought they were like doing me a service by including some extra stuff, but it's just a used headset that's peeling apart. Like, all right, boot it up here. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll install a game to make sure it's like not banned or anything, because I wouldn't really be surprised. Here's what is this? It's free. Okay, yes, download. Yeah, when I set this thing up, I accidentally pressed install the app, so it's installing all the apps I don't want. Good old Xbox. But yes, the game is installing, so I guess it's fine. Also, guys, I'm rereading this note here, and I just realized it says the console is being cleaned and tested for your benefit. I read that earlier, but I didn't register that in my brain. What part of this console is cleaned? What do you consider clean? If this is clean, what does your house look like? What does your business look like? Dude, I mean, I'm concerned for people. Okay, I'm booting up a game. I just wanted to see if the fans would like ramp up at all, just to make sure that fans are working, and they are. They're just like not going overtime or anything yet. I'm not playing an intense game. Obviously, it's a 360 game on the main menu. You know, it's not a long-term test, but it is working for now. But I'm done with this thing. Let's leave a review. This is truly one of the most confusing purchases I've ever made. The console was cleaned and tested for my benefit, yet everything is dirty and still smells like cigarettes. Also, including additional accessories that are dirty, used, and peeling, that's not great. This is no doubt a 1-star. Hey guys, here I have a Black Series S. I paid about $424, which is an absurd price. I hope this thing is perfect, but the reviews, they're a little different. Shamika here says it came with a broken controller and no box. And Ethan says, do not buy, description only matches box. The Xbox was white and 512 gig.